Hi there and welcome to this video. My name is Mary Amondo, in charge of training and career advisory services here at Corporate Staffing, and today we are looking at how to optimize your CV for senior positions. I am joined by one of our CV writing experts, Ruth, who will be shedding more light on this subject. Thank you, Ruth, for joining us.
Thank you for having me here.
Yes.
I am happy to share my expertise and skills in that sector.
Great. Interesting. We're looking at how to optimize a CV for a senior position. And is there a difference to begin with? What's the key difference between a CV for a senior position and a CV for maybe entry-level or mid-level positions?
Okay, that's a very good question to start with. First of all, you first have to understand a senior level, mid-level and entry-level. Let's start with the entry-level. An entry-level, maybe it's someone who just graduated, someone from an internship. So you can't expect the CV from that person, for that person to be the same as someone who has like 10 years of experience, 15 years of experience. Now, from 10 to 15 or 7 to 15, that's someone with senior level of experience. And mid-level, we have like 3 years of experience, 4 years of experience. So their CVs will be different. Yeah, and for the difference, we have how you emphasize on the leadership skills, how you emphasize on your roles and the experiences. For the entry level, let's say you did an internship as an administration assistant, you don't have to emphasize more and bring out the managerial aspect in that. You are just an intern, so you can say, I assisted the administrator in doing so and so. But for a senior level, he or she has to bring out the managerial aspect from the roles and the skills. Now for the skills part, for the senior level, let's say you have a skill expert in HR. So you can say, I am an expert in HR by doing so and so. But for the entry level, you can say I am capable of. You have to know the different words to use when writing the CVs.
The right terminologies.
Yes. For the senior level, you don't have to use like knowledgeable, capable, able. You use words like proficient, expert, adept.
It's more of bringing out the initiatives you've been able to take.
Yes.
Interesting.
You put more effort when writing a CV for a senior level. I'm not saying you don't put more effort on an entry level, but don't exaggerate.
There has to be a clear distinction on the position that you are in, the level you are in your career.
Don't exaggerate. You have 1 year of experience, make it look that you don't exaggerate too much. Yeah.
Great. I am working on my CV for a senior level position. Maybe would you provide insights that perhaps I need to pay attention to when tailoring my CV to match the specific requirements or expectations for a senior level position that is, of course, in different industries or sectors?
First of all, you first have to know the role or the sector you are targeting. You are in customer service. You are targeting customer service, but in a senior position. Make sure the skills you have are more emphasized. They are brought out in a way that they show your leadership aspects. And for the roles also, when writing the roles, tailor them in a way that they showcase what you are doing, they showcase what you can offer. You know how, as a manager, let me use as a manager. When you're a manager in a certain company or a certain organization, there are some few things that you do. And some of the words that you use when tailoring this CV, spearheading, managed, you don't use like assisted, no. Use big words that they bring out that leadership. When someone looks at your CV at first glance, they'll just know this is a leader, this held a certain position here. So make sure your experiences and the skills, tailor them in a way that showcase what you're targeting. First of all, make sure you know what you're targeting. Go through it and know what you're targeting and what they are looking for. And align,
that is in the job description.
Yes, in the job description. Align your skills and experience to match what you're targeting and in that industry, but bring out more of it in a leadership aspect. And emphasize on the achievements. As a senior person, some of the things that bring more points to your CV are the achievements. So if you are a manager, obviously there are some achievements you achieved in your organization, no matter how small they are, but indicate them in your CV. They bring out that aspect.
I know every employer is looking for someone who is able to bring in results, who is a performer, who can motivate the team if it is a senior role. Interesting. Having been in this space for quite a number of years now, helping professionals with packaging themselves in their CV professionally, what are some of the mistakes that one needs to avoid when they are optimizing their CV for senior position?
Okay, first of all, when we talk about senior positions, people expect a lot from you. The recruiters expect to see a lot from the CV. They don't have to call you to ask you about certain things. They have to see it in the CV. So they expect a lot from it. Some of the mistakes people make, they forget like the soft skills. As much as we are saying we pay much attention and bring out the leadership and the managerial aspect, they tend to forget the soft skills like communication skills, problem solving, adaptability. You know, the recruiter has to know, are you able to adapt in a certain sector? Are you able to communicate with your peers? Are you able to lead? So such skills, are you able to solve problems and give out decisions? So they should learn not to avoid such soft skills. Make sure they indicate them in their CVs, and also they don't like exaggerate too much. If you did something, but don't exaggerate in a way that when you are called for an interview, you're not able to tell.
Or that soft skill is not even coming out from the way you're speaking.
Yes, it's not coming out strongly. So when you say you are an expert in communication, you have excellent communication skills, both verbal and written, you have to show it. So when let's say I'm a recruiter and they call you for an interview and you have written there you have good communication skills, it has to show how you present yourself during that interview, how you communicate. So those are the things people tend to forget when writing CVs to tailor a CV for a senior position.
I love the soft skills aspect because as a seasoned professional, the tendency to focus more on my technical expertise to bring out the technical skills I'm able to bring to this role can be so high that I forget the soft skills.
A lot of people do that. And you know, for the soft skills, they are transferable skills. Meaning when you see another position in another sector, for the skills, for the soft skills which are transferable, you do not have to change them that much. You can just keep them there. They'll still apply in any position. Communication, decision making, problems. So they will apply in any position, in any sector. The only thing you'll be changing are the hard skills. Yeah.
Interesting. Quite a lot to learn when it comes to optimizing a CV for a senior position. I know we'll be discussing more on a different subject in our next video.
Yes.
Indeed, if you are targeting senior positions, senior management executive positions, it all begins from your CV. The question is your CV selling you out for that senior position that you are targeting? And as Ruth has highlighted some of the key areas to pay attention to when you are matching your CV to match the requirements of the expectations of that senior position, it is important also to pay attention to the skills and competencies section and ensure that the soft skills are in line with the position that you are targeting. We encourage you to share with us your CV as it is, just in the email address provided below, and Ruth together with her team will be able to reach out to you just to advise on whether that CV as it is selling you out for that senior level position that you're targeting, and if not, how best can you tailor it. We look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.